not where I usually am, obviously. I usually film all my videos in front of the window where I get the most awesome amount of sunlight. I got a lot of sunlight in my kitchen and I get a good amount of sunlight in my bedroom, but it's been really drab the past couple of weeks. So I know I get a lot of requests to do makeup and I'm not, I am not a makeup beauty guru. I'm not. Somehow when I get into the bathroom and I have my little case of makeup with me, because I don't use very expensive name brands, I don't go to department stores, I don't have any MAC products. The only MAC anything that I have was I was with my best friend and we were walking down and we went into the MAC store and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be an adult and I'm gonna get some adult makeup. And so I went to the MAC store and I asked one of the artists there, could they please match my skin tone? They gave me my skin tone and it was Studio Fix, I think. And he said I would have to come back because he gave me my summer shade. And then I went home and I put it on and it was oily. And I was like, oh, I don't like this foundation. So I never wore it again. So that was like my one and only shot I gave department stores. I just don't think that much about it. Like, that's why I get palettes, because ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time to get a whole bunch of little different eyeshadows, and this is a roller. I was gonna talk about my hair, but apparently I'm not. I'm talking about makeup. So I love palettes. I have the Naked 2 palette. I have some palettes from BH Cosmetics. I have some palettes from Kat Von D. I don't even know where to look because the light is blinding me right now. I have some palettes from Too Faced, and basically what I'm looking for is a simple neutral palette. And when I found it, which was the Too Faced, whatever the name of it is, Smoky Eye, I think. But when I found it, that's it. And then like all my makeup hunting stops. It's like I look at pictures on Instagram and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to look like that. Then like I get inspired to go out and buy the palettes. Like that's the reason why I have the Anastasia custom contour palette, because of Instagram. And then I try it out and then I'm like, ah, that's great. And then I don't use it again. So one of the reasons why I don't do makeup tutorials is because A, I would be copying everybody else out there anyway. Like that they don't do that anyway. But I'm saying, I don't have any originality to bring to the game. I really don't. So, and I don't really do get ready with me videos, because my get ready with me videos, seriously, I don't understand get ready with me videos, because half the time I don't think people really leave the house after they get ready when they do these videos. Because my get ready with me video will be y'all following me through the hallway, I'm yelling at the kids, I'm letting the dogs out. It's just too much. I mean, I could do a production for the sake of the video, but it would not be real. It would be, this is what I want y'all to think I do when I get ready. When in reality, I'm walking around with rollers yelling at people half the time. This is day 13. Ooh. This is day 13 of my juice cleanse. I don't even want to call it a cleanse because it's not really a cleanse. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not sure how long I'm going to go on this one. The last fast that I did that I was successful at, I think my goal was 20 days. And then once I got to like day 16, I was like, I really don't feel like stopping. I feel like I could go longer. So I did. And then I kept going and then I kept going. And then I was like, all right, I should probably stop. I lost a lot of weight. I feel really healthy. I feel like now I can go back to eating solid foods and not make the same bad choices and decisions that I made. But anyway, I don't know how long I'm gonna go for, but I can answer some questions that I have. People were asking me, where did I get these tops from? I got these from Walmart. You can find them at Target. There's also, there's a company that specializes in mason jar caps. It's called Kapow, C-U-P-P-O-W. They're very expensive. So you know, but they have cute little additions and stuff, so check those out. Usually in most grocery stores, you can find a section that's dedicated to canning. And that's where I go. I get my cans. If I lose my lids, I get more lids. I just go to the canning section of the store and get all my materials. I prefer mason jars because they have a seal and I use a masticating juicer. But any fresh juice that you make, it's going to start to lose nutrients the longer that it sits. So I use these glass mason jars so I can get the most enzymes out of my juice, because a lot of the times I'll juice in the morning and then I will continue to drink whatever I made that morning. As far as smoothies are concerned, I make smoothies on the go because they're so quick and easy, and cleanup is really simple. But as far as juicing is concerned, there is a lot of prep and cleanup and sterilization when it comes to juicing. For my juicer, I have an Omega 8006. So it's not just me, oh, I'm just gonna make some juice real quick. No, I have to sit there and I have to plan out what I'm gonna do, and then I have to peel if I didn't get organic, and then I have to chop them up because, you know, it has like a little small mouth and you have to feed everything in. And then after you're done juicing, you pour everything in your mason jar, then you gotta clean up your area because there's juice every freaking where. And then you gotta clean the strainer, and so it's a lot easier for me to do smoothies. So when I do juices, I make a lot of juices so I don't have to continuously go through the process. Otherwise, I won't do it. Otherwise, I'll just be like, you know what, this is stupid. I got some questions about how much it costs to juice, and to be honest with you, I don't separate my budget for juicing from the household needs, so I lump everything in together. So it has taken me a while to kind of narrow down a figure, but I'd say anywhere from like $40 to $60 a week, depending upon what kind of juices you're making. I mean, if you're making exotic juices where you're using dragon fruit and coconut and, you know, especially if you're doing organic, it's going to be costly, but it's not forever. I mean, nobody says, oh my gosh, this fast food costs so much money. You know, it's only when you start eating healthy that you realize, wow, eating healthy really does cost a little bit more, but it's so much more healthy for you. So that's the way I kind of offset it. It's like, yeah, I might be spending more now, but I'm on the road to making better choices later on, so that, you know, the government is not taking all my money when I'm in my 70s and I have all these different problems and hypertension and diabetes and all this whatever. Before I forget about it, let me talk about my hair. I just used this Design Essentials foaming wrap lotion and these size rollers, and I roller set my hair on blown out hair, and it did not come out the way I thought it was supposed to come out. It's a lot, the curls are a lot smaller than I thought, so I just played with it, and it's real frizzy. But the cool thing about natural hair is you can create a curl. Look at that, look at this. And that's what I did all over my head. I just twirled my fingers and made my own curls. There you go. Alright, so let me show you this ring light. You can't see anything else but blinding light. You don't even see the camera in the middle. That's how bright it is. But anyway, this is what I'm looking in front of. And I got this ring light from Amazon. I wanted to get the Diva light, but Diva light was Diva prices. And I said, let me see what else I can find, because I'm always looking for a bargain. So I found this. It's a ring light, and I'll give you all the information in the description box. It was like 165 bucks, which isn't bad considering, because ring lights can get pretty expensive. The only thing about it is that you definitely need some other kind of lights if this is the route you're gonna go, because the ring light is so boom all consuming that there are shadows that it creates. So if you are not the focal point of whatever you're shooting, then this is gonna get lost. So if you care, you're gonna need some kind of light to illuminate the shadows. Do I care? I don't care. Okay. But the reason why I got it is because for beauty videos, one day I might make it. So yep, that's what's been going on since the new year for me. I'm still doing my juicing, and I will keep you guys updated on that. Yeah. It's always so awkward. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I'll talk to you guys later.